Alright, so this is Don, and I'm here to share to you something about delegation. So, admittedly, in my leadership journey, dahil po kong mga butang na need pang i-work out, and one of my struggles ever since was delegation. Kadi bitaw pagdelegar sa uban na sila mo trabaho sa imong buhatonon, okay? Although we have qualifications and standards, when should we delegate? Naman po yung mga inaana because di mo ka delegate, no? And I have a few rules set to myself before ko mag-delegate og butang. So one of the books that helped me in delegating is kaning book ni John Maxwell. Kani bitawng na siya book na 3-in-1. One of the books that my brother gave me, si Kenneth, no? I even forgot when inihatag na ho, but this was quite a while na. A hardbound book, 3-in-1 siya. The Winning Attitude, Developing the Leaders Around You, and Becoming a Person of Influence. So, one of the scopes of, one of the chapters adding a book talks about delegation, on how important delegating sa organization. So, if you are in the ministry or even in a secular job, no, importante gud kayo yung delegation. So, I want to tell you and I want to share you a bit about my delegation journey. Okay? Bago pa na ako ni ma-learn, I think last year pa ko naka-learn ani, because for countless years, I've been doing things myself. Whenever I say I do things myself, I want to explore, I want to do it on my own. Kaya para kay bawo ko sa nature sa trabaho, I know how difficult it is to do a certain job. So modang sa school pod, kung mahimo makahibaw ko sa how people do things, by reading the manuals, by being in the field, na I do that. And even the ministry maupod na, no? Kung mahimo mangunay gyud ko so that I know how the job is done. So in ana, mo ginang usa sa mga hugot na ho nganong I really wanted to do things rather than delegate it. Well, those are the first years of my leadership, and I realized if ako gyapon mo trabaho in the long term, it will result to burnout. At the same time, dili pa fulfill the mga tao sa palibot nimo whenever you do things on your own and you're not delegating. Shh, yung si daddy.
Hi, daddies. Online mini day.
Oo. Sa mami ka nag-work pa si daddy. Ikaw daw, where's mommy? Where's mommy?
I don't know.
You don't know? Kuha ang ball.
But
Bye. Thank you, mommy. Anyway, asa naman ko? Okay, anyway, yeah. Sharing to you one of my journals lately. It's good to reflect back, no? Moment yun ang purpose of journaling, like you are reflecting back what happened in the past. Well, technically, if you're writing this on the day, it's reflecting what happened parang adlaw, and reading this from few days, few weeks, few months after I wrote the journal, no, it's refreshing. Okay? Sige, let me read to you one of my journals. My journey of learning to delegate. I have to be honest that I have a hard time deploying tasks to people. I don't know how to say no. I over-volunteer and I keep the tasks myself. Yeah, this is an understatement. Kaya mo lagi na, I over-volunteer. Sige, ako lang mabuhat, ana. And then, usahay may po nga, kung na yung mga i-deploy na ho, or na yung mga tasks na sila dapat mabuhat, or mo-volunteer ko, and I cannot even say no sa mga tasks or offers ng mga butang, no? I believe back then that if I do the tasks myself, it will be faster, better, and more efficient. Well, one of the reasons why I do things myself is for me to learn how to do them first before actually deploying them or delegating them to someone else next time. But in the contrary, what happened is, sige na naman jog ako. Aron mahumandayon, ako na naman mo trabaho since I've been doing that for quite a while. Ano ba? Now I realized that being hands-on on your tasks is good, but it will not be good for you for the long term. And this is why deployment and delegation come in handy. So I tried to do delegations and deployment since the school year started last year. Here are my findings. Number one, it takes courage to approach someone to delegate. Yeah, kasi maikod mong ta. And mo na problema na ho jud, like maikod ko, mo deploy, kabasin maabala sila. Okay? It takes courage to deploy to someone. Oh. Second is, it's hard to delegate because you have to trust the person whom you gave the task. Bitaw, no? Whenever you delegate, you trust that person to do the task instead na ikaw ang maging mo sa trabaho. It takes trust and part siya sa teamwork. You have to trust the person na ibong diligahan. I also realized, number 3, that tasks take longer to be done, but the more I delegate the same task, the results became better and quicker. Yeah, the first time na nag-delegate ko trabaho, no, dugay mahuman, usa gani, lami na lagi, makatempt ba, na ako na naman be. Oh, pero, you know, I tried delegating the same tasks again. Better na and quicker na po ang resulta. So, you know, ang imong delegahan po are growing at the same time. The fourth realization, which is very important if you're delegating, follow-up and feedback are important as you delegate. So, di ba na delegate ka and mo lang din na, you have to follow up, you have to check them. And usahay, you need to give them feedback. Na usahay, you have to be honest, na, dugay naman kayo, nalangan lamang jud ka. Or maybe you are too fast, you are not keeping the right pace. Ano ba? So then mga times sa inana, importante yung follow-up and feedback. You don't just delegate and then 1 hour before the event, di pa ka mag-follow up. There should be a good schedule and general scheduling of follow-up. Okay? At the same time, there should be frank feedback. Usaha, you have to be gentle sa mga first na mo na gibang delegahan. But there are times po that you have to be straightforward and, you know, honest at the same time. Of course, without hurting anyone's feelings in a harsh words. Okay? So, the fifth one of my findings during delegation over the span of, 6 months, I think, I observed that the persons in charge found fulfillment as they got the task done. And this is the wonderful thing about delegation. Whenever you delegate it to someone, panang imong gidelegahan, somewhat if he made or she made the job very well, they will find fulfillment. So it's important to delegate, not just for your sake, because ikaw po maganda kas trabaho kay someone else is doing it. You also give them fulfillment whenever they're successful sa ilang mga nabuhat nga trabaho nga i-delegate nimo. So, if you look at it in the long term, makabantay ka ba nga mas maka-cultivate siya og trust and mas makahatag siya og nindot pod nga kuan nga equipping, on the field equipping sa imong gidelegahan. So, makatabang siya sa inyong team as a whole. So, mo na delegate jud. And I pray that there will be and I will have more delegations this year. So that's just my short journal about delegation, and I hope continually we will learn together. God bless.